Dominating!
Hello everybody and welcome to the final game in the first round of the NFC tournament side. I'm Mr. 1995 and here it comes. The Saints and the Panthers. Now I mistakenly did not set it to the Pro Bowl stadium, but it doesn't matter because we're about to have some football inside the Superdome. Saints will get the ball first. They're favored in this game over their rivals from the south, and they get out to the 30 on their opening kick. That run is good for about a yard or two. So, first Saints play results in a couple of yards. Panthers are the underdogs in this game, and they're looking to change everybody's perception of them. And of course, the underdogs, all the rest of the underdog teams in this tournament are inspired by what the Cardinals managed to do over the 49ers. If you haven't seen that game, you should, because that was one doozy of a surprise for everybody. Third and 8 after an incomplete pass. They're going to try to pass it again right here from the gun. And that's good for a first down to about the 47. Call it the 48. The Saints continue their drive. All day in a double coverage downfield, and that's not going to be caught. And that's going to be a loss. So third down coming up. Third and 12. Pass play coming up. And can't hang on, fourth down, and the Saints will punt. And a bad snap, and this one's going to go out of bounds. So the Panthers will take over, and we'll be right back. And we're back as the Panthers prepare for their first possession. And of course I had to pause the game. So after unpausing, this is the camera angle we're going to have for one play. And that play is going to result in about 9 yards as they run it. Of course, if you'll notice, number 35 there for the Panthers, their halfback, shares the number with the real-life Panther, the fullback in Mike Tolbert. 2nd and 2. They hand it off to the quasi-Tolbert. I think that's the right word for that. First down forthcoming after 2 plays. 1st and 10 on the 35. And as a side note, as the Panthers about to get this play off, it's snowing outside in real life. Another run, and he breaks free! All the way in, and touchdown Panthers! The ref bobbled the ball. The crowd is not happy. And so the underdog Panthers are on top. After a 64-yard touchdown run, they've yet to throw a pass all game. Extra point coming up. It's up, it's good, and the Panthers are on top. And I had just mentioned earlier in the game, I mentioned the underdog syndrome, how the Cardinals overcame it, and it looks like the Panthers are having similar success, at least for now. They're on top first. Short kick. Gets to about the 25 with it. And the Saints, after watching the Saints offense, after watching number 35 go jetting down the sideline for a touchdown, they're going to come back out and try to answer. I bet they never thought they'd be answering to a Panther score so early. It's still the first quarter. This is probably one of the earliest scores we've had all tournament. That run is going to be good for about 4. The Saints have managed 1 rushing yard. Of course, I know that was 4, but you have to remember the loss that they had earlier of about 3. 2nd and 8 they're going to call this. That was only a 2-yard run. That's going to be a pass wide open. First down, Saints. They run that play again. Remember, the last time they ran a play similar to that, it resulted in a loss. This time it only results in a couple of yards. Clearly the Saints are having more success with passing as the first quarter ends. 7-0 Panthers on top. While we're on the subject of the Panthers, congratulations on their divisional round win on Sunday. Of course, this is probably going to go up long after the championship game is over. Another first down for the Saints. But this is about as far as they got last time. And that run gets maybe 3 if forward progress is allowed. They're going to say he got 1. 2nd and 9. And that gets about 1, so it's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. He's only managed 4 yards. And on average, he's only gotten 0.6 yards a carry. So this is not a good day so far for the Saints running back. As once you get around midfield, that Panthers defense just stiffens up like a board. And this is going to result in a 4th down and another Saints punt. And if they're not careful, they're going to let them run the score up on them. Fourth and 7. That one's going to go into the end zone, so they're going to start their next possession from the 20. And the Saints, the Steelers haven't played yet. They won't play until the second game of the AFC side of the tournament, which is a couple games from now, actually. The Saints defense has got to watch out for number 35, and they go to him right off the bat. But good blitz there by number 18. Got in the backfield, took him down pretty quickly. 2nd and 9. This is going to be a pass. Thrown, and he hangs on. 1st down. Two-minute warning. And is he out of bounds, or no? They're going to call it a catch on that play. So 1st and 10, 2nd and inches coming up. They're going to call it 2nd and inches. The ball looks like it's right on the marker. And goes over the head of the defender and into the arms of the receiver for a 1st down, and they're past midfield. So no 70-yard touchdown run coming from this drive, but they're still marching down the field. That's going to be another catch, and they push him across the marker, so another 1st down coming up. The Panthers are driving. And that's going to be another throw and catch for about 3. Carolina takes a timeout with a minute left. From the 35. 2nd and 9. This is going to be a throw. And to number 35 again. This time it was a pass to him, but number 35 is dangerous. 62 yards throwing to the right. They really love that right side, and it's showing in the way they're playing right now. 1st and 10 in the red zone from the 14, or the 13. Throws. Catch! Down to the 12. Or the 6. I'm sorry, folks. I'm really bad at keeping up with where the ball is sometimes. To the 6. Second and 4. And that's going to go over the head of the receiver. Frame rate hiccup forthcoming. Should pass within a few seconds. There it goes. This is going to be a run to 35, and they got a 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and goal. And the Panthers are looking to go up by 2 scores. Throw, catch, touchdown! 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints are absolutely being stymied here. They're down by yet another score. Extra point coming up. And it's up and good. 14-0. And the Saints are facing the very, very real possibility that if they don't get their butts in gear, they could become the first team to be shut out in this tournament. Not even the Vikings, with their dismal performance against Green Bay, can say that. Not even the Cowboys, with their dismal performance against Philadelphia, can say that. Squib kick managed to return it to the 25. And he turns away from the sidelines and goes out of bounds. But when he caught that ball, he made a smart move. He turned away from the sideline and tried to head upfield for a few more yards before he went out. The Saints offense having a terrible day. Pass rush coming. That's going to go right through the hands of the receiver. And the Saints right now are looking like the underdog team instead of the Panthers. All day to throw. That's going to be a short pass for about 4 yards. Timeout taken. Not sure who called that. I wasn't looking. Seemed like a Saints timeout to me. 3rd and 7. With 10 seconds left in the half. Downfield! Almost picked off. 4th down coming up, and they've got 4 seconds left. Now this begs the question, are they going to punt it? Or are they going to try to go for a last-second Hail Mary? They're going to punt. Number 4 comes out onto the field to kick it away. And it's up. Out of the end zone. Touchback. So the first half ends with the Saints blanked. Ball's up. And the Panthers are going to get it. Once again, they get to the 22 with that run back. Now let's see if the Panthers offense can be just as productive as they were in the first half. To the halfback again, and had he broke free from him, he would have been gone for another one. And as it was, he got about 3. That's going to be a throw and catch for about 4. So, 3rd down coming up. They haven't really faced too many of these in this game. They've only had the ball twice, but they've already managed to score on both of those possessions. 3rd and 2 coming up. He's going to catch that one for a first down to the 40. Toss to the halfback, and he gets about 3 yards. He's already got 89 rushing yards. Most of that came off of that 70-yard touchdown run earlier in the game that put the Panthers on the board to begin with. Quarterback kept it. Didn't help him none. And they're way back now. Saints defense finally showing some life. Third and 15 coming up. And another sack results in a 4th down. And we're going to see the Panthers punting unit for the first time today. Saints are not out of this game yet. If they can get a momentum shift due to halftime, they can still come back and win this game. But the Panthers have burned off almost the entire 3rd quarter with this possession alone. That's going to go out of bounds after a short kick. So the Saints are going to have decent field position. They're on their own 41 to start this drive. And as I said before, the Saints are still in it. But if they keep performing like they did in the first half, they're not going to be for much longer. And a sack coming up. That's precisely what I was talking about. Carolina's offense may have stalled, but their defense still looks good. Second and 13. And that bounces off the back of a Panthers defender. 3rd down coming up. And the Saints offense continues to stall. And this game could be over even quicker than the previous one, which was a pretty quick game. And another sack, and that's... Oh, he got it off, so they're not going to call it a fumble. But it is going to be 4th down, and the Saints will have to punt it away again. Despite the coverage, does not call for a fair catch and gets down just past the 20. So from the 22, the Panthers are going to try again. Keep in mind, this is only their 4th possession of the game. And it's coming with 48 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Nice blocking and dodging by the quarterback and his lineman. Doesn't result in any positive yards, though, and they lose a down. Second and 10 coming up. From the gun. Good pass rush. But it's not going to help him. I think that might be a 1st down. He might have had enough. Third and inches. No one in the backfield. Downfield. If he can catch this, he caught it. Tremendous play. Had that ball been a little bit further ahead of where it was and he hadn't had to slow down to get it, he could have been gone. And the 3rd quarter ends with the Saints still scoreless. Fourth quarter coming up. Misdirection run play does not help. That's going to result in a couple of yards loss. Second and 11. Back to pass. Throws it. Caught. Good for about 8 or 9. Third and 3. That was good for 8. They are in field goal range. They can extend their lead here. Looking to burn time off the clock. They may have to go for a field goal here because that's fourth down coming up. They can still burn time off the clock. "47-yard field goal attempt. It's up. And it's good. 17-0. And the Panthers are absolutely stunning the Saints. From the 9. Takes it past the 25. And the Saints will try again. But they're down 3 possessions. With 3 minutes and 9 seconds left. Not saying a miracle can't happen, but that's what it's going to take. They sense it too because they're going to go for some deep passing right here. Or maybe not so deep. That was only about an 8-yard pass. Second and 3. Another pass. That's going to be good for another first down. The Saints starting to move. They at least don't want to get blanked. Two-minute warning coming up. Another Saints pass play here down the field. Oh, that was almost picked off. 2-minute warning. Excuse me, second and 10. Following the 2-minute warning and a nearly picked off pass. This is going to be another pass in the double coverage. Triple coverage. It's batted down. Third down coming up. I don't think the Saints have been past midfield all day. Another pass play coming up. That's going to be good for a first down, and the Saints are alive. And that's going to hit the ground after pressure came right up the middle. They may be within field goal range. We should know. They've been making some long ones in this tournament. Now they're definitely within field goal range. And they got a first down, so they may not get blanked after all. First and 10. Minute 28. Another pass. Another first down. And they're down to the 15. Minute 23 left. And that's going to be batted down easily. Second down coming up. Minute 20 left. And that's going to be caught. Third and 1 from the 2. Another pass play, and he's going to be taken down. Fourth down coming up, and they're going to bring out the field goal unit. No, they're not. 4th and 1, they're going for it. This could either turn out to be disastrous or beneficial. He gets the ball. He's not going to get it. Fumble! Turnover on downs. The Saints recovered, but they couldn't get in or get past the first down marker, and they're going to get blanked. If the Panthers can run the rest of this clock out, which is just a minute 3, they're going to be the first team to blank another one. And after coming into this game being underdogs, no less, number 35 has been dangerous on the ground, gets the run. 10 rushes, 94 yards, and a touchdown. You all saw that touchdown earlier. And he gets the player of the game. As the Panthers look to run the clock out. Penalty on Carolina for a false start. And they can't kneel it to run the clock out. Another handoff to number 35. He gets about 4 yards. All they've got to do is run the clock out, and we have just witnessed the shortest game of this tournament. The Panthers put it to them early and didn't let up for almost 30 minutes. It's going to be even less than that. This is going to be a short video compared to the other games. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's over. The Saints couldn't score, and the Panthers defeat New Orleans by a score of 17-0. What an amazing game for Carolina. What an embarrassing game for New Orleans. 17-0 is your final score. I'm Mr. Sir 1995. Peace out.